what is the reason or justification for having intellectual property rights? Generally, just like property, being able to capture rights in intangible or intellectual property allows an individual to more efficiently use those resources. And it also creates an incentive for individuals to create more if they understand or know that what they create is capable of protection or exclusion, or that you have the ability to exclude others from using your creation. Now, this was so important, it's even in the Constitution. Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution grants to individuals intellectual property rights, or makes reference to the ability of creators to protect their rights or inventions. Let's go through an example really quickly. Say I'm a company and I produce a new medical breakthrough, some process for treating individuals with a disease. Now, I spent a lot of time, effort, and research to create that. Lots of times I would not have been able to create that without private investment. Individuals invested money in my group or firm or practice in order to undertake that research. But they only did so with the understanding that afterwards, if we create something that is of value, that we can protect or exclude others from copying that, and we can market it and sell it for that period of time, and we can recoup our money and hopefully make a profit on the money invested. Now, the key elements there is, without that outside investment, me and my team could have never created that new good product or process. Our incentive to create these new things is that we can reap a financial benefit afterwards from it. And that's the incentive for the individuals who allowed us to create it, the investors. Now, the downside of that is oftentimes individuals need or have a true need for the product or service or procedure that's created, and they don't have the financial or economic means to acquire it. They suffer or go without, or in some cases, suffer horrible consequences because they don't have this access to this creation. So that is the balance. The protection of intellectual property rights incentivizes new creation and allows for the progress of society. But at the same time, those intellectual property rights can cause harm to individuals. And for that reason, intellectual property rights have a limited period of protection. That the protection is not infinite for really any of the intellectual property types. So in that sense, that's the justification and that's the reasoning behind it. And that's an important understanding or concept to take forward as you learn the individual aspects of intellectual property.